Breaking news tonight, Riverside County now updating who will be eligible to get the monkeypox vaccine. This comes as more people are getting vaccinated in Palm Springs. A pop-up clinic was held at Desert Water Agency with doses available by appointment today, along with some walk-ups. News Channel 3's Jake and Gracia live in studio tonight with more on what the county is saying about that expanded eligibility tonight. Jake.
Yeah, and John, the county just about an hour ago announcing that as of tomorrow, eligibility will be expanding to allow many in the LGBTQ community to evaluate their own risk and decide for themselves if they want to get vaccinated. At a pop-up clinic in Palm Springs Thursday, people getting their first and second doses of the Jynneos vaccine, the primary shot being used in the U.S. to fight the monkeypox outbreak. Dozens of men lined up, both with appointments and some walk-ups.
Just to be safe, be on the safe side.
Edwin Herrera and his partner Joel Marsh had a potential exposure and decided to get vaccinated. So far in Riverside County, more than 10,000 people have gotten their shots, including at vaccine events at local restaurants like Oscar's and a larger one at the convention center. But up until Thursday, only some people were eligible.
Individuals that have had a recent STI, sex workers or those that are involved in survival sex, and individuals that attend sex on premises events as examples.
Deputy Public Health Officer Dr. Jennifer Shavinsky says an expansion of the criteria to get the monkeypox vaccine in Riverside County will take effect Friday to include people in the following category: gay, same-gender loving or bisexual men, or any men, gender diverse or transgender people who have sex, including chemsex, with men or transgender people. This as efforts ramp up to get more shots in arms ahead of high-risk transmission events like Palm Springs Pride.
There's a lot of parties that happen around Pride, a lot of hot tub parties, a lot of all sorts of parties, and there's going to be a lot of sexual activity.
Dr. Phyllis Ritchie with Palm Springs STI Clinic PS Test says people need to get vaccinated 2 to 4 weeks before the late October and start of November Pride events, or the outbreak could intensify locally.
We agree that the ideal strategy is to try and get as many people vaccinated prior to Pride.
Now, county officials tell me that they continue to plan mid and large-scale vaccination events. As of right now, the next planned event will be at Idlewild Pride October 1st with on-site vaccinations there. And the county expects an increasing number of clinics for both people with appointments and those walk-ups as we approach those Palm Springs Pride events in just about a month. Live in studio, Jake and Gracia, News Channel 3.